Good morning. Oh, I forgot to open the window. Waiting room, sorry. Hello, Sylvester.
Good morning. Good morning,
Good
sir.
morning. Just a minute. I'll open the curtains. The light will come in. That's it. So we are only three. You, me, and Sandeep. Everybody else is resting. Anyway, Sandeep, whatever you want to do, something, whenever you want to do something, what do you do? How do you start? Look at our topic and then answer. Our topic is decision versus choice. If you want to do something anew, something different, something, you want to do anything, how do you start?
First, why think of what will be the result of it? Why I want to do it?
But yes, then what you do? You think why to do it? Then
So first, plan how this will happen and what should be done. What things will
what
be
is that
needed.
process? What is that process called?
Planning.
But after planning, you do that. It means you decide something, na?
Yes.
You take a decision. You decide.
Yeah, decide. Okay. Yes.
If I told you read the topic today, today's topic is decision versus choice. So what we do, we decide. We want to do this. We want to go somewhere. We want to plan something. Even doing planning is a decision. So today we are going to learn to convert the decision into choice. Now, when you decide, it is a pressure. It is an internal feeling that you have to do it. When you decide, it is an internal pressure, outside pressure, external pressure. There are pressure working on you that you have to do it. There are some decisions you have to take. For ladies, it is always you have to cook the food. भले एक लेडी काम भी करती है फिर भी खाना वही बना लगभग at least in India. So when they want to make the food, they have to decide to do the food. Now consider the decision is what? It is forced on you, one way or other. It is something that is pressure for you. That if you don't do, something will happen. Something will go wrong. I will get late. My child will get late. He won't get good food. There is something that make you decide. There is some pressure that make you do it. What if we create choice out of decision? What if we make this decision a choice? Because when you decide, there's a pressure, external pressure, there's a pressure that you will get late or something will go wrong. There is something behind that. Tell me what will happen if you make it a choice. So I think Sandeep is running, so Sandeep, you don't speak because you are getting breathless. So
please repeat the question, sir.
I said when you decide, there is some pressure on you. You have to decide because you had to, that something had to be done for some reason. Like you cook the food for your children. So if you don't do it, they won't get the food, or you will get late, or something of this. They will get late. So you have to decide to get up. You have to decide to start making food. So when it's a decision or a decide, it is CIDE. It goes with insecticide, pesticide. So you are killing something. When you decide, you have to do it. Like you have to get up. So you have to kill your sleep to get up. So you have to decide. Okay. But if you can convert this into choice is something that you do because you want to do it. It is just the options. Out of one option, you are choosing one option. It's an inner feeling that you are doing from your inner heart, inner feeling. So choice is something which comes from within. There is no external pressure. There is no internal pressure, and it comes with a fun and love, gratitude. So
So when
how?
there is obligation, we feel burdened and we
Yes,
means our energy is taken away. And
and then
when we
taken away.
choose to do it,
Uh,
it actually gives us more power and more energy.
it give
And
more power.
yes, it feels us worthy. And मतलब ऐसा भी लगता है कि हाँ हमने कुछ किया जो fulfillment, feeling of fulfillment also comes.
और आरती मजा क्या करना तो है ही.
हाँ, right.
Why not with love?
So we
उतना
can
तो है
change
ही.
should to we need to.
I used to get up. Previous I
I
never to
should
get up at
get up
4 o'clock.
can be changed to I need to get up.
I need to get. I want to get up. जैसे मैं था ना, I used to get up at 6:37 पहले. I started to get up at 4 o'clock.
I need to or I will to.
हाँ? I
It's
want to.
I want to.
मुझे करना है यार. बस संदीप एक चीज करनी है बस मुझे. जैसे when you are dieting, संदीप, you keep a cheat day. What is a cheat day? Why I don't know they call cheat day. You should call it. It's a love day. It's a free day, freedom day. Why call it cheat day? Why make it a feeling? Why give that name? Let it be a love day, free day, freedom day. Because when you are going to eat something on a cheat day, they say a cheat day, right? So what you are doing, you are choosing that day. एक क्या होता है, because I have dieted, I have not eaten anything, so let me eat, yeah, I want to eat. So there is a force from within. There is force from external part also. That always I'm eating this, now I want this, it looks good. And there's another way to do it. This is my choice that I will not eat on 6 days. On the 7th day, I will have fun. So when you eat something with happiness, with fun, you release dopamine. So it doesn't harm your body. If you call it cheat day, it can harm your body. You cannot see that. These are some harm, some hurt that you don't realize now. It happens over a period of time. But why
Thank
make
you
it like
so
that?
much, sir. So nice to listen to this.
Thank
Actually,
you.
this will help me in my program also. When I will treat my clients, I can say don't call it cheat day, call it a fun day or freedom day or flexible day, anything.
Give a good name that give a good feeling. You know what? See, everything is about emotions. I think we are always living in stress. We are living in tension, in anxiety. Why? Because we give these names. Or this, what do you call? Work has to be done in certain time. So we call it that. What do you call it? Locking period or whatever. So there is a force on you. But if you take it, no, I want to give it in such a way. I want to show it to people. How people break records? Because there is a choice. When people break the records, it's a choice. It happens because they have chosen it. It was not forced. Because if you force on somebody, they cannot be the best. To be the best, it has to be choice. You cannot be best in the world. See, Arti, you have to understand one thing more. Best of yourself. Because when you compare with somebody, again you are forcing yourself. Just try to be best. And you will one day break the record also. Possibly. Even if you don't break the record, you are doing your best, you are getting above you. Okay. See what we are doing, by doing choice. A simple example: a water is evaporated, it goes to cloud and come back as a rain. And what that water is, it could be from a gutter, it could be from a sea, it can be from some river, from well, from where it is evaporated. that dirty water also get pure and come down. Same way when we do with a choice, we are tying up with the higher consciousness. We are tying up with the God, and whatever comes down as a blessing is a pure blessing. You can shower that blessing on your children, your family, anybody. So let us do something as a choice, not as a burden or a decision. मजा लेते ना, जिंदगी जीनी है ना. When you have to live, yaar, you are not going, you cannot die now. You will have to live. Why not with fun and love? I have a pain. Suppose my hand is paining, and I go on crying. Oh, my hand, yaar, sort of bad luck, what a bad luck. It will start paining more. But if I say, okay, it's paining, but there is so much of fun in my life, so much of great thing to be grateful for, then pain will reside slightly. So why not live with the fun? Yeah? When you have to live only at any cost, you cannot give up. Yeah? Why not laugh? Why not smile? Why frown? Right? So this is the choice and difference of choice and decision. In choice, you kill something. Oh no, I cannot do this. I have to do this. And choice is something I want to do it. Then you will do both. You will have a good sleep also. You will get. I will get up at 4 o'clock, but I will have a peaceful sleep. And if I decide I won't get a peaceful sleep, even though if I get up at 5 o'clock or at 6 o'clock, something will be left. But because it was a choice, I'm enjoying the sleep also. I'm enjoying this class also. I'm enjoying reading also. There is so many things that I enjoy. And I'm telling you, Sandeep, my brother, he is somebody who see me day in, day out. Ask him, did he ever see me worried? I'm not our previous one, nowadays. Something is going on in our life, and we are coming out. Why we are coming out? Because I always say to Sandeep, best days are coming. Best days are coming, yaar. Sandeep, it's our time now. And things change. Something goes wrong, and you look at it, oh, yaar, what a bad luck. And when something goes wrong, oh, Sandeep, now our time is good. This is also for good. Whatever is happening is for good. Whatever happens, happens for the good. And the perception of that issue, that challenge differs, changes. It becomes a fun, it becomes play, and we find out solution. Can you understand that this is what we are going through right now? And Sandeep is learning, because I have done before, now Sandeep is also doing. He's started doing it. He started becoming very calm now. See, whatever we are learning here, I'll tell you one thing, it's very important. Whatever we are learning here, even I am learning, try to understand. Whatever we are learning is something that we have to adapt and we have to apply. We have to accept it and apply it in our life. When you apply, it's like, your leg is broken and you are operated. The very same day, you won't be able to walk or pain will not go away. There will be some pain, but slowly it will go. Same way, if you have a good diet, slowly you will realize that your health is becoming better. So this program also will not work in one day. It will take its own time. But if you have imbibed everything, you are applying everything, it will certainly work. Because this same bola, I have written in this message also. I am a coach. So what is my way to do is removing all the things that is not required. And like a sculpture, removing the rock which is not required and creating an idol, a beautiful idol. So when a coach or a mentor is sitting with you, he will not tell you what to do. He will ask you what is the best for you. He will get it out from you by removing all the stupid things that you have in your mind. Don't misunderstand me. Stupid means something that you are just trying, like hating somebody, having hated somebody. You have to let go because that fellow is sitting somewhere and you are creating that guilt feeling, that feeling of being robbed or being cheated in your mind. It happened once and you are living it for time again and again, again and again. 100 times, 1,000 times, for zillion times. Why? Because you cannot let go. And again, I have told you so many times, again, I will repeat this in this class also. Let go means you take your action. Like somebody did something with me, I have taken action, I have gone to court, I made a complaint. But I am at peace. Now my game is not to beat that person, but to get what I deserve by going to court and making the best case. Now I'm not worried what I'll get. To get the best, I have to make a case much better. So now I don't think about that person, nor about result. Now I'm working on that process. How can I do better? How can I present this case much better to the judge? So my anxiety, my frustration, my feeling of being robbed or cheated has all gone. What has come out is calmness. And now I'm focused on some case, not as my case, a case I have to work on. See the difference. One is it's mera case hai, mera case hai. So what will it bring? All the frustration. Because you are deciding to do something. But when it's choice, oh great, yeah, it's a good case. I'll do something for it. So ये फर्क है decision and choice में. You are at ease, you are at calm, you are feeling good, you are happy because not killing anything. In decision, you are killing many things. You have to leave many things to get one thing. But in choice, you are enjoying everything. Now this option, tomorrow that option. You are not saying no to anything. So decision often made under pressure or obligation. Okay. And decision may also feel like a weight, a task. You have to prove something. So this make you burdened, you know. But I think, madam, I'm telling you, all the ladies who are here, when you cook the food, cook as a choice and see the love that you will pour in the food. The love that you pour in the food. When you decide to do something and you are getting late and you get frustrated, the food also is spoiling. Even if you are getting late, be calm. Because less is more. More you run, more you spill, more work happens. Less you, what I said, more you run after something. Try to hurry up. So if you are calm and in less hurry or being at calm, you will do more work. Even though you are getting late, you will get more late if you are hurrying. You will do many mistakes and then you will repent. So always have a choice. Late ho gaya, I am late, I know, but I am going to reach in time. I will do it. So this positive feeling is a choice. Being optimistic is a choice. See, negativity always comes as a package. It comes immediately. It throws at you. Why? Because whenever there's a, I will repeat. Let me repeat again. When there is a barren land, weeds will grow. But when you put a seed in that land, you have to protect for some time till that seed is uprooting, that comes out. Once that has taken a stand, when it is roots have grown slightly, you can relax slightly and slowly you can leave it to itself and the tree will grow. But weeds will come anywhere. But you can overpower the weeds by being careful, mindful, aware. So in your life also, these negative thoughts are like weeds. Even sometimes these weeds are also important for some other reasons. There are some, not weeds, but there are some other bacteria and all these things will improve your soil if they're treated properly. So you have to see what is not useful and what is useful. In your negative also, you have to find some negativity which are useful to you. They're telling you something. Be aware of that. Be mindful and then leave it. So this is, see, because now what you have done, now tell me one thing. We did inner dialogue. Wasn't it important? Weren't we always talking to ourselves something negative? Now what did we do? We threw away that negative thoughts. As a coach, what I did, I told you to release all these things. there were your good thoughts. There were positive which were within you, which came out just by your affirmation. I didn't put you into anything. I just told you to leave that. Release your negative thoughts and embrace your negative thoughts which are useful, learn from them and go ahead, but leave them. So what I have done, I have, like a sculptor, I have removed them and brought out the positive thoughts. Same with the coding programming. We are doing same thing. We are just releasing which thing that I have to do. Then I came to dreams. Why dreams? Because without dream, there is no life. Either it can be nightmare or a dream, good dream. So without dream, you are not living, my dear. You are just existing. Oh, just get up, do work, go rush, and every day. And in Mumbai, especially, people are running. Do you think they earn a lot? You have to just see people who are successful. They will do something that they need to do, and they're focused. They don't run here and there. That is why they are successful. They know this is my choice. I want to do this. For that, I need to do effort also. So you always, you put yourself at the best. I am the best. And expect from one mediocre. I must get this much. From expect, you have to expect. You cannot live alone. Don't expect too much from the world, but expect a lot from you. Because when you're expecting a lot, you do a lot of effort to get that. But when you are not expecting from the world, there is also happiness within you. You are at calm. So when happiness meet the effort has become effortless. And it takes you to bliss and success. So what we have done, we have understood our dreams. Then we went to values. Now we aligned our dreams to the values. And then we found a purpose, because purpose is something that you want to live for. Something you want to live for. And that is why we are doing decluttering, we are doing choice, all these things we are doing, so that we can live our purpose. Once you follow your purpose, I will make this how to find purpose also. We have talked, but I'll do it again. Right now, I cannot do it in this session. I will make the video and send you all. So find your purpose. Give mad after that purpose. Give everything that you have, because that is called purpose. When you are ready to give everything that you have, that is the purpose. Like Apple, a CEO, Job, he went bankrupt and he proved himself. Same way, there are many other examples. So you have to be mad at something. See, when you're happy, when you are in your friend's marriage or your marriage, you are dancing, you're singing, right? What is that? That is a madness. We want that madness. Not throwing something here and there. A madness in which you get fun, you get love. What Osho used to do? Osho used to make people go to, what that is called, I don't remember that word. But higher this moment of love, they were all in this masti, the dancing, the singing. And that is where happiness lies. So in the madness, there is happiness. So have a purpose. Be mad about it. Madness is something that brings happiness. Yeah, I know you will think, what is doing? Kabhi bolta hai decluttering, kabhi bolta choice, and kabhi bolta hai be mad. But this is a fact. We are not being taught all these things. We have been deprived of the real learning of the life. Life happens, but we can make it happen. Life is thrown at you, but we can always be ready to catch it properly. So this is how you do. So decision is a conclusion or resolution. Yes, decision is a conclusion or resolution reached after careful thought and analysis. Okay, decision is a conclusion or a resolution after a lot of thoughts and analysis. It is driven by logic, evaluation, reasoning, and all these things. So how it happens? It's a process. It's 100% process, because there is commitment. So you do something and you are deciding to do it. You can be, like example, you can say exercising or doing exercise every day. When you decide to do something, you are deprived of many other things. You eliminate other things. So when it is about exercise, you have to do it every day, right? Or every 3 days, 4 days I will do it. So what do you do? You say, oh my God, 4 days I will have to wake up early. I will have to give on my sleep. This is what happens, right? But what if it is a choice? What if it is a choice? What is choice, frankly speaking? It's a selection. There are options. I take one. See, I give you a vanilla and a chocolate. I tell, choose. You may choose chocolate, you may choose vanilla. But other day, I don't have chocolate. I give 2 vanilla. Choose. What will do? You'll take one. If you want to decide, there is no chocolate, what? No, you just choose one. So that is a choice. It is something out of option. No, there are many possibilities. One, I have chosen. I'm not leaving anything else. I might do it tomorrow. Hope so. So it is driven by freedom. It's a preference. It's a like. It's a love for that thing. Like choosing between tea or coffee, you can say, or sleep against exercise. So it can be a choice. When there's a choice, you enjoy the thing. So when you're committed, people are not ready to commit. Nowadays, people are not ready to even get married. They will go and live in, but they don't want to marry because they don't want to commit. They are so fearful nowadays. Not only what has happened to people has become very, very fearful. We think we are progressing. We are scientifically progressing. The life has become easy. I think life has become very hard. It has become easy because we are all having remote over everything. Even though door I have to open, I can open the door from here one switch. So life has become what do you call it? Sedentary. I'm not doing it. It's inactive life. It's not easy or there, but it has become very hard on you because when you are inactive, it becomes very hard on you. Life is taking toll from you. So commitment is which will bind you. But choice is something that will make you flexible. In decision, there is a process, but in a choice, it comes from within. It is very simple. Intuition. So with decision, you can solve problem, right? I understand. You have to solve problem. You have to do something. You have to give shape to something. You have to bring some results out. But when it is a choice, it's a personal preference. So problem doesn't look like a problem. You embrace the problem and do something about it, and create a beautiful something. You can create something beautiful out of it. So when you try to take decision, you have to do some analysis. I'm not saying you don't have to do it at all. You have to do some analysis, some working, but with the feeling of choosing something. I want to choose. Let me take that. Let me analyze. Let me see which one to take today. I might take tomorrow something else. So decision making and choice making are two different things. So decision need a choice. In make a decision, you have to choose something. But when you are doing choice making, it is not necessary that there will be a decision. It is already a created choice within you. See, a choice is like a steps or action within that framework. When you choose something, there is some action, something, but within that framework. It is not a decision that you have to do this only. There are some steps, but you have flexibility. So when you see choice versus decision, and you want to make a strategy, how do you balance it? Choosing with deciding? See, in a strategy, you have to explore. You have to find some solution, some option. Then you have to see which is better, which is not. So when it is done for intuition, your genuine passion and inclination, when you do this with the intuition, with passion, with inclination, and it is aligning with the core values that we have decided. So that option, the one option that will pass all this test is your choice. Let me drink the water. In life, there are many times to make some strategy. So even that also, instead of deciding, see to it, is it what my intuition is saying, what I'm passionate about, what are my values, and make a right choice. So many people, what do? They will focus on, they will narrow it down. They'll go after solution. They will not immediate benefit because there is selfish motive. No, I want this. I want a promotion. That is a short-sighted approach. More you run after something, more it goes away. It says, more you resist, more it persists. But you just make it opposite. More you persist something, more it resists you. More you persist something, more it resists you. See, if you want to have a butterfly, go into garden. Don't go after butterfly. Go into garden, see it calmly. It will come and sit on your shoulder. And sit on your hand. But if you go running after it, it will fly. So this short-sightedness will harm your relationship because to get something, you'll do something wrong with it. Nowadays, because of this strategy and decision and all these things, everybody are very much ambitious. We should be ambitious, but not at a cost of somebody. What are we doing? We are using people. We are not using tools. We are not using machinery, but we are using people to get something material. Actually, we are supposed to eat material thing and be nice with people. Love people. But we are loving the materialist thing and we are using people. So there is where you harm a relationship and everything. So when you are choosing, you are mindful, doing something mindful, you are aware. You are looking at a long-term perspective. So again, there is a difference between choice and decision. It is coming from inside. It is coming from within you. It is calibrated with your values also. So there is something long-term. You will have a great relationship. You temporary. Today you might not find the benefit. It will take some time because you have chosen the right thing. When you decide to do something, you want immediate. So this is a big difference. When you choose, it may take some time, but it will give you happiness forever. You will have a blissful life. But choosing is an act of mindfulness. It's a wisdom. Decision you will decide in haste also. You will do something with selfish motive also. But in choice, you won't do that. Even in the critical phases, how you do it? How you do by choosing something? By being conscious of long-term perspective is a key. You see, long-term perspective. It may mean short-term loss sometimes. When you choose something right, like when Sachin choose to play and be a great batsman, he took a lot of effort in practicing every day. And there was Mr. Kamli. He also was very good. Or coach of the Sachin says he was better, I think. I read somewhere. Whatever it is, what did he do? He said, I am such a big, great batsman, yaar. So he decided to go out in a pub and all these things. It gave him instant fun. But what happened to life? On long term, what happened? Everything is gone. So to secure short-term happiness, don't give away your long-term benefits, please. So quality, perseverance, the brand represents, this has to be maintained. Even in the bad time, the person who maintain all these things will grow. when there is a downfall in the market, and the person who maintain this quality, he do everything properly, he might take some loss at that moment. I understand. But after that, again, the market is rising, he is the first one to come out and come out like with a great success. And who played and who tried to save money, he saved some money. He might have not done loss or might have done very less loss, but that loss will continue. He won't come out of it immediately. But this one will come out. So this is a difference between decision and choice. Where rush decision can cut corners, you will cut corner, the quality you will let go, and all this thing. So something you will do which is not healthy. So how many of you agree with me up to now? It will choose with passion, it will have a vision, it will have a long-term perspective. Yes, ma'am. Thank you, Arti. Now, what about family matters?
Agree.
Yes, Sandeep. Now, what about family matters? When it is family, it happens with me also. Don't think that I am above everybody. Even I fight in family. Even we have fight. Now, my son is not talking with me for 2 days. I am calm. Because if I try to do something very fast, I will spoil him also. That is possible. Or you think I was wrong or whatever. It's not about wrong or right. Sorry, that's not about wrong or right. But sometimes you have to prove a point to our son so that he understands something.
Yeah,
So don't think I am above everybody. I am like you. We all are learning. When talking to you, I learn more. Every talk is with yourself first. So in family matter, especially when it is critical phase, being mindful of long-term perspective is very essential. You have to maintain harmony and trust in the family. Sunny mute कर mute. Sunny mute. इसका आ रहा है हाँ संदीप आ रहा है एक मिनट म्यूट करता हूँ मैं एक सेकंड ना I'll mute you. Yes. So sometimes a thoughtful choice requires patience, compromise in family especially. You have to be authentic. You have to listen to people, your family members. You have to understand them. They might shout at you, but you cannot shout back. But one thing is there, you have to meet people where they are, as per NLP. And actually, it's a fact. When somebody is shouting, you have to, at that time, you have to shout, you have to raise your voice, then bring it down. But do not shout to win that issue. Let that issue get percolate slowly. It will come out. So you have to be very mindful, very authentic. You have to sometimes compromise. You have to listen. You have to understand. Maybe emotions are high. Not an emotion. The relationship also very high. Very not high, delicate. So emotions high and relationships are delicate. So you have to build the trust, the mutual respect. So they may feel challenging. आपको लगे अरे what is happening? What can I do? But you have to be calm. You have to trust yourself. And by trusting yourself, you have to build trust in your family and then strengthen the foundation by being calm, by taking proper decision, by choosing something that is right. Take decision. You have to take decision sometime, but with the feeling of to choose properly. Just don't decide to I have to end this or I want to win only. Keep that aside. Be mindful what is happening. Because you need to avoid unnecessary conflict. There is love, there is respect, and all of a sudden something bubbles out. You don't get mad. And yes, meet that person, talk with them, discuss with them, be strong if they're talking. Many times what happens in family, they don't talk. That you have to be very calm. You have to watch things. Don't be worried. You have to watch it properly. So true connections require what? Honesty. It is something that you have to develop. That patience, that honesty, that understanding, that listening power. And with adults, it's very important. With adults, it is very important that you have a good communication strength. You should be very aware what you're talking, but be authentic. Don't try to act in how. Yes, you have to be diplomatic. You cannot be ruthless and say whatever you like. Be very diplomatic. That will preserve love in your house. But you have to be authentic. That will be trust and mutual respect. You will have to you will have to suffer for 2-3 days. Okay. But ultimately you will get benefit. So don't hurry up unnecessarily. Even with your kid, sometimes be harsh. Why? To guide them properly, to create that behavior pattern in them, to put that values in them, you have to be harsh for some time. But it cannot be forever. You should also know how to smile and when to smile after some time. So in failure, remember, choose with patience, with empathy. See, there is love, with patience, with empathy, and authenticity. You have to see what is the long-term harmony will come from, where the long-term harmony come from. So don't go for short-term convenience, but look at that long-term period. What is good for you? Same way with friends also. It happens. You have to be very good at listening, you have to understand them. You have to build that trust and mutual understanding. And long-term friendship flourish when you nurture with authenticity. With authenticity, if you nurture it, you preserve it, you go forward with authenticity. Mainly your patience and emotional belief or emotional trust within you and it will make difference. So with friends also, it is very important that make your right choice. Letting go some disagreement. Don't fight on small issues with friends. Many times we are fighting on something like uh, in this government, which is better government, who is better. So it happens with me also. We do it and then we say, come on, leave it. The group, the friendly group. We left it. We said, let's talk something there different. So it will allow space for reflection, to diffuse the tension, prevent words spoken in haste or causing harm. When you are mindful, when you can let go something, when you are ready to leave the small disagreement, everything will be saved. All this, all words, all these things. But if you rush to take decision, try to avoid conflict or prove a point can damage. It can damage the decision. So deciding to agree something against your values or holding on to grudge can create distance and weaken the trust. Something that you do against your values and keep the grudges, it will create a great distance between both of you. There will be no trust. When there is no trust, there is a distance. So authenticity is very essential in friendship. Be true to yourself. Be authentic. Sometimes you have to remain silent. If somebody is very annoyed or somebody is frustrated, that time you have to also use your silence to best of your for the friendship and for yourself. So silence is also very, very important part. Letting go small things, be silent sometimes, understand people, listen to them. See what happened by listening, you are giving respect. When you listen to somebody now, that fellow feels respected. And many times person only want to be listened. You don't want advice. And advice nobody takes. You have to do something that they will follow you. You have to be a showcase for them. So authenticity is very, very essential in friendship. It is very, very essential. So choose authenticity, understanding, patience, silence. See what is needed there. Be very cautious where you are, be aware and apply what is needed. Okay. Okay. So we go to a philosophy, the philosophy of decision center. This I'm reading. The philosophy of decision centers on making commitment in a specific direction, often influenced by external factors, logic or pressure. It tend to be more rigid, representing a resolution to resolve a situation. It tends to be more rigid, representing a resolution. It will represent a resolution to resolve a situation, but it could be very rigid. When the see, the philosophy decision center on making commitment is specific in a specific direction. So that become more rigid. Even though it is finding solution, it is very rigid. The philosophy of choices, on the other hand, is rooted in personal freedom, authenticity, alignment with values. It reflects more flexible, mindful process of selecting the path that resonates with the inner desire and long-term goals. So choices allow for expression and a deeper connection to personal growth. So for personal growth and all this thing, you should always choose. Okay, the component of decision. Just a minute, give me 1 minute. I'm feeling sleepy, so I'm eating some nuts. The component of decision and choices are decision often made under pressure, typically influenced by external factor or urgency. They are based on logic, fixed option, and need to resolve a resolution. They may involve a sense of duty or obligation. Okay. As a choice, stem from personal freedom, preference, and values. They reflect inner alignment with one's desire, one's intuition, long-term goals. Choice comes from place of flexibility and openness, allowing for more mindful thought approach to what feels right. Okay, so this is the difference between this I'll send you. मैंने भी लिखा है जैसे पढ़ा और लिखा है. So decision tend to be more rigid while choice is more fluid and self-directed. This exercise to help someone become more inclined to choose with mindfulness rather than decide in haste. I recommend a simple yet effective exercise designed to cultivate awareness and patience. So here's the step exercise. Mindfulness, choice versus action decision. What is your objective? So pause and breathe for some time before taking any making choice or deciding something. Have a relax your body first. Then question yourself: am I feeling rushed, pressured? What is true need in this moment? What do I really need it? So ask yourself the question. First, relax, take a deep breath, and ask question. Then identify the options. What are the options available? You can see there are 2-3 things, alternatives, and you have to choose properly with the long-term perspective. So don't rush with the solution that come to mind. Actually, they say that first 3 solutions are wrong. First 3 or 4 solutions are always wrong. After that, you get a right solution. But for that, getting a right solution, you have to bring out these 3-4 wrong solutions. So reflection question is, what are my options here? And what impact would each have in the short term and long term? So you have to identify the options. Check alignment with values for 3 to 5 minutes. See, are they aligning with the values? Do they reflect my values? Is it my intuition? Is it long-term benefit? All these questions I have to ask. And mindful pause. You should have a mindful pause. Sometimes you have to pause for some time. Always be slow in taking this type of decisions. You want to make a choice, you have to be very slow sometimes. Don't hurry up. So initial reaction will hold true or if your new insight emerge. So ask question, how do I feel about options? Right before, how do I feel about them? After some time has passed, is there clarity now? So be mindful, take a pause, reflect on what you have seen, what are the options, and see what is good for you. Revisit and choose with confidence. Also, revisit your decision. To choose, you have to first revisit to it. You 5 to 10 minutes with confidence, and then mindfully be aware rather than urgency or pressure, with mindfulness, with awareness, you choose. So the reflection is, question is, which choice will the most align with my heart and mind? How will this choice serve me in the future? So these are questions you have to ask. Now, post-choice reflection, after choice, do I feel at peace with my choice? How did it align with my values? You have to ask yourself, even after you have chosen it. So daily practice this, pause before decision, and also do journal writing. If you want to do journaling, you can do journaling. For some decision you have taken, why you took it, what happened, for your future benefit. So this I will give you, this is the outcome also. Now I want to come a very important topic. This I am going to send you all this exercise. It's a paradox of choice or options. Nowadays, previously, if I wanted to buy a car, they used to ask me, what do you want? Fiat or Ambassador? But now if I go to buy a car, in same range, same budget, there are so many cars. So this is a paradox of choice. You got too much. Actually, Steve Jobs went to see Sony's this factory or something, and he was so happy with the designer. He called the designer, told him to make a uniform as well. He didn't want to, always spend time on this. So he made a jeans pant and I think collarless t-shirt or something. Same with the Facebook people. All these rich people, they don't waste time on all these things. For them, it is not a big thing. It is just a small choice that they have to do. They don't want to waste time. So there are paradox of choices. Now you are having so many options, you go mad. Therefore, you have to understand to live the minimalist life. Make a choice. You can have, this 2, 3 color I like. This type of design I like. The basic has to be ready in your mind. What color you love, what type of design. Suppose in ladies, there are too many type of dresses you have. But you love to say you love to wear Punjabi suit. Then that will be some alteration. But if you go out and you say, no, I want to see this also, and you see 10 type of designs. You are not only wasting time, but you are also wasting your mental power. You are losing your energy. So what that will do? Decision paralysis. You cannot decide because you are having a paralysis of decision. You are overwhelmed. It will bring regret and dissatisfaction. हमको लगता है when you go out, we earn lot, we'll go to market, we'll be having happy time. But that also brings sometimes regret and dissatisfaction because you are not able to choose properly. It brings anxiety, less satisfaction. So these are the real reasons what happens when there are too many choices, too many options. So more options, they should empower us to make us happier, but often result in a stress and dissatisfaction. Many times I've seen people, मेरी daughter आती है, अरे Papa, I took this, but I should have taken that one. She's bought already, but it happens to her. Say, why didn't you take that? Because it is so good on that person. So reduce your choice, reduce your this liking to few things which you really love. Otherwise, you are not being mindful and you try to try everything and you come unsatisfied. So better you should have few options. Like you go to restaurant. If I go to, I know what I eat. I just order that, ask him to bring. The children will go over all these varieties. Then they will ask, what is this? How it is made? They go mad, you know. And then they don't like us today. In today's life, we are bombarded with options. So many advertisements. What to eat, what to wear, what to watch on TV. We had one movie on Sunday. Now there are so many movies on Netflix. Every day you can see TV, watch movies. So these are creating problem. All these things are. Sorry, I'm eating the my voice something. Because I'm feeling sleepy. I don't know. So you have to bring down your unnecessary choice. You have to cut. There's something that is not necessary. You don't like also. But just because you let me try. Why should you try? And if you want to try something, order it immediately. It could be food, it could be clothes, whatever. Let's see. Don't waste time and don't get unhappy. So abundance is a key factor in the paradox of this option. The minimalist life you are having, lifestyle you are having, more abundance you feel. You think you have everything. But when you don't have the minimalist lifestyle, you think you have nothing. Everybody has everything, you don't have anything. Why does this paradox happen? Because of cognitive overload. Too many options. You're overwhelmed. You don't know what to do. Fear of regret. If I don't get this properly, if something goes wrong, you have a fear. Comparison trap. You have to compare with others. It's a trap. The inflated expectation. Your expectation too high. You want to buy gold at a price of silver. So limit option in daily life, wardrobe, meals, everything, everywhere you have to leave, bring limitation. The wardrobes are nowadays filled with many clothes that you don't require. I think more of the clothes are you don't require. Or you have grown beyond that, and now they're not fitting. So wardrobe, meal, work, everywhere you have to find this type of choices and go in on it. Don't let it continue your anxiety and this fear and what you want to buy, that indecision. Don't let it continue. Stop it. Take minute. You can have a pre-decided choice. There is something that is, and it had to be like when you go to a restaurant, you should know what you want. Like, why go through anything else? Then you can order one thing someday. Let's test. You have to minimize your screen time, make a budget of spending, so you don't have to think again and again. Make a routine something a routine you require. You have to make all these things ready. So you have to focus on satisfying, not maximizing. हम लोग क्या करते हैं? We want to everything. We are not satisfied, but we want everything. Be satisfied. Okay, so that is it. Any question?
Yeah.
Uh,
That's why we Indian most of time go in group to hotels and order varieties. All eat.
Yeah. So everybody can take there's something new. But did you need something? It is such a pain, when you try to decide something, it is such a pain. But when you have some choices, ready choices, when you know what you want, when the interests are clear, it is so easy. Life has become life can become very simple and easy. We have made it complex by coming out with so many things, so many varieties, so many options. We are making our life difficult, Sandeep. And we are not even realizing it. We are not even realizing it.
Right now, just thinking of the decision and choice. So when I started workout or running, it was a decision. When I had a good group of friend circle, so now it's become a choice to run.
Very good. You are having fun.
I
Yes.
like it. So
Right.
same thing. How to it gets it can convert in our daily work also.
Yes.
If we do something of that sort to enjoy
Right.
that thing, or we focus on the results, what we are getting slowly, so that becomes a choice to do
Yes.
it.
First of all, Sandeep, never take it as a challenge or something. Let it be a choice. When we take it as a something, we get anxious of something. What will happen? What will be the result? When you are worried about result, when later come. No, madam. बेटा. So Sandeep, sometimes you have to leave the worry about results and focus on the process, because results is not in your hand. Process is in your hand. And I'm telling you, life is never going to throw you away. If you go consistently, you will have a good life. Just by having a lot of wealth or lot of skills, sometimes it becomes difficult for you to live. Because there are too many things you know. Even that is the issue sometimes. So live life very simply, make it very simple, and live a great life. Anybody else? Jyoti ma'am,
No,
Aarti ma'am.
what is that? My point was,
Hmm.
when we say it's a routine life, it's a routine life. We go to office, work, and that's it. And make it. How can we make a choice? Because of that, we are getting some results. उससे
Yes.
पैसा मिलता है, उससे हम लोग अपनी लाइफ को एंजॉय करते हैं. So that's become a good choice to go to office.
But see,
Or
Sandeep,
make us
you earn,
happy.
you earn, right? So if you go for earning, you won't be happy. If you say earning will come, if I do it rightly, so focus on process with happiness. Choose that process. Yes, I will do it. मुझे मजा आ रहा है. So it can happen. So let us make a life very simple, right? Okay. Anybody else?
Hello, sir.
Yes.
Sir, wonderful session. एक question है sir, आपने family mentor ने बोला, you said that you need to be mindful, and for a lot of times, sir, what I say, like, emotions are running very high.
Yes.
Because you are in the situation, so a lot of times you're not able to think properly, and you're not
Right.
able to evaluate all the options. So how do we deal with that?
See, that time we have to be calm. We have to let the emotions come down. When the emotions are running high and we try to solve, nothing gets resolved. It gets more and more complex. So you have to leave it there only. You might be right, that fellow might be wrong also. We don't know. But at that moment, trying to resolve is wrong. That time, let the emotions come down. Slowly, you will come together and you will resolve it. But at that moment, nobody is ready to listen. At that very moment, nobody is ready to listen. So you have to choose calmness that time. You have to choose peace that time.
Okay, sir. Okay, yeah. Agree, yeah.
Okay, dear. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Sir, one minute.
Yes.
Thank you.
So you were telling
you,
about
sir.
Thank you. Kiran ji, boliye.
If it is job, it is for earning. If not, it has to be taken as
I didn't get you.
that sentence. Can you repeat it? We have to work with happiness. It
Only
is
when you
about
are
job.
happy.
It is not just earning. When we are
No.
happy.
You are doing something for earning, right? But earning is an end result, right? That you have in your mind. But if you are not enjoying the process, you cannot get promotion. You cannot get good earning. So when you don't think about what will come to me, yes, it will come. I deserve. If I deserve, I will get it. That should be your mind. Sometimes the boss is not good. You have to leave that job and go to another job. But to go to another job, you have to be very happy with this job so that you get another job. Because when you go to interview, it reflects. It reflects on your face. My grandson is here. So you have to first be happy. Then only you will get a much better job if you're happy. And promotion only come when a person is very happy and doing it with a very relaxed. Because otherwise you'll do many mistakes. Okay.
Okay,
Sir, I
thank
want to add something to it.
Yes, ma'am.
There was a house help coming to my house recently. 1 or 2 days back, she was very means she called me and told me कि आज आप काम है ना प्लीज मेरे लिए पहले से अरेंज करके रखना you give the work to me in advance so I will work it on time and I need to go early. So she was very committed for her work, whatever the work is.
Mm-hmm.
So actually she used to do the work of childcare and now she was doing odd jobs because she didn't got any job. So she
Oh.
was doing her work with full dedication, full responsibility. What happened is, day before yesterday, she got a new job, and now she have a fixed salary, and she's doing the childcare job, and she got
Uh-huh.
the opportunity because she was so much dedicated.
Nice, very good. Yes. आरती मैडम आप बताता हूँ मेरे घर पे एक लड़की है गर्ल शी मस्ट बी अराउंड 25 or 30 years between something नहीं not 21 24 I used to see this girl क्या काम करती सी work whole day and always with smile. I don't know how. She's always happy and she's enjoying the work. If we go out now and she's alone she'll do something else but she will work. So this is what I want, I want we need to enjoy the life. Okay, what we are doing, we are working in anticipation of happiness. Why anticipate? Happiness should be lived. Nita, please don't laugh. Happiness is something that is within you. You are looking outside. Work, but work isn't if you love it, so it becomes effortless. Okay, today it is late. We can continue. If you want something else, we can answer tomorrow. It's already late. I have to grab somewhere. Okay. So tomorrow, if you have some question, we can ask. You can ask.